Hi, my name is Shane Arnold. I'm an Airrosti certified provider with Airrosti Rehab Centers. This is Michael, one of our employees here. We're here today to talk about postural strain and workplace ergonomics. So when we talk about postural stress and poor workplace ergonomics, we want to know what's happening with the employee. Most of what the employee does is right in front of them with their computer monitor, with their keyboard. So as the day goes on, they start to fatigue. The shoulders start to roll forward. This creates a lot of tension across the upper back. The head also fatigues and starts to drop, but to combat that, the top of the neck will tighten, bringing the head back up. So what does that mean for the employee? What are they feeling? A lot of times they'll feel a lot of tension and pain in the upper back, in the trapezius muscles. Also, the neck gets very tight. As the neck tightens, they experience restricted or reduced range of motion. Commonly, they get headaches, sometimes multiple headaches a week. And then they fatigue as well, especially towards the end of the day. So what we want to do right now is show you some simple stretches and exercises that you can do at work that'll help fix the problem. And then we want to talk about some things you can do at your workstation that will help prevent this from happening again. When we talk about stretching the neck, this is what I like to do. Remember, we need to stretch the whole thing, so we need to pick several different points to focus on. First, what you're going to do is reach with your arm over your head and very gently pull straight to the side. I like to pick 7 spots. So I'll start by pulling straight to the side. You hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. When you're done with that, you're going to pull slightly to an angle forward. You should feel that stretch a totally different spot. After you hold that one, again, you'll pull a little bit more to the front, gradually working your way around. The next point is straight down. Now here's a couple of key points. Remember, we don't want to stretch these muscles down in the upper back. We want to focus up high. To do that, what you're going to do is tuck your chin up. Michael will show that. So tuck your chin way back up, grab at the top of your head, and very gently pull down. If you can almost twist the head a little bit, almost like you're turning a wheel, that's where you'll get the biggest stretch. Your focus should be all at the top. This is where you should feel the stretch, not so much here. And then what you do is just finish off the last 3 points. So with your other arm, grab the head and gently pull to the other side. Now what we want to do is stretch the pec muscles. To do that, we're going to do what's called the doorway stretch. It's really simple, one arm at a time. You're going to put your forearm against the door frame. Keep your arm to a square, so we'll raise your arm up so it's straight across. And what we're going to be doing is stretching the muscles all the way across through here. So you want to just keep your body straight. With your inside foot, just step forward and you'll feel a nice pull all the way through there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start to strengthen the muscles in the back. We're going to work on a really specific postural exercise. And the thing to remember with postural exercises is it's not about building strong muscles in the back. It's about repetition, getting the muscles to do their job on a more consistent basis. So the exercise I'm going to show you has 3 simple steps. Step 1 is just to sit up nice and straight. Don't overarch your back. Step 2 is you're going to tuck your chin back. We want to align the neck to where it's nice and straight. You're not drooping forward. And step 3 is you're going to contract these muscles right in between the shoulder blades, the rhomboid. Hold it for 5 seconds and then you're going to relax halfway. Give yourself a second and then repeat. And you're going to do this 10 times. Okay, the key is though, go ahead and relax. The key is you're going to be squeezing these muscles here and trying to relax the traps, okay? It's easier if somebody's poking you in the back, but the idea is to try to get these muscles right here to contract. Go ahead and squeeze. Perfect. And you want to let these muscles right here relax. The last strengthening exercise that we're going to do involves strengthening the anterior neck muscles. Really simple exercise. Again, just like the back, it's about repetition. It's just getting those muscles to contract. So simply what you're going to do is just take the palm of your hand, put it against your forehead, and push forward into your hand. You're not going to move the head. You're just getting those muscles to contract. You hold it for 5 seconds and then relax. And then you do that 3 times. You don't have to push super hard. You don't have to strain yourself. Just get those muscles working. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at your workstation and give you some tips and ideas that will help improve your workstation, which will help prevent postural stress. There's 2 common problems that happen with most people's workstations. The first is illustrated here. Michael's station is set up with his computer monitor too low, which is causing him to have to flex his neck forward, putting a lot of strain through the neck. In this second example, although the computer monitor is at a more acceptable height, the keyboard is too high, causing him to have to hunch his shoulders, which will create a lot of stress across his back. There's 3 important points to remember when setting up your workstation. The first is chair height. You don't want your chair too high or too low. You want your feet firmly planted on the ground, giving you a solid base. The second point to remember is your monitor height. In this case, Michael's monitor is set fairly even with his eyes, so he's not looking down too much, creating undue stress in his neck. The third point is keyboard height. You don't want the keyboard too high, causing your shoulders to have to hunch up, becoming too tight. You also don't want the keyboard too low, creating undue stress in the shoulders. A happy medium is what we're looking for, as illustrated here. Michael's back is straight, his neck isn't flexed forward, his shoulders aren't rounded forward, he's in a very comfortable position, and he's maintaining good posture. Well, thank you for watching. Our goal here today was to provide some useful information that'll help keep you healthy and help prevent postural stress at work. As usual though, if you are experiencing pain related to postural stress, don't hesitate to give us a call.